Hey, what's up? It's Ken. Just thought finals are starting up. I know you got a lot going on this time of year. Thought I'd send you some tips and tricks, some hints from someone who's been in college way too long and can probably hopefully give you some good advice. First, kind of to segue from the class into that kind of stuff, I have a bunch of your grades going up right now. So be on the lookout for those. You can get an idea where you stand in the class. I know I've owed you some of these for a while. Speaking of grades, though, here's the first tip for you. The biggest thing I had to take points off for is the same thing that I usually have to take points off for. It's not so much wrong answers as it is things that you overlooked, didn't do, questions you didn't answer, things like that. So pay particular attention when you're taking finals, you're working on these projects and stuff, to make sure you answered the question. Go back and reread it. Take a minute to read not only the question but what precedes it very carefully. The entire document, because what we put into these documents is not fluff. It's not meant to make your life miserable, despite what you might think. It's really there because it's important. So spend the time to read that. Also, in terms of finals, I know it's a busy time, and so here's another big tip for you, is it gets really easy to neglect your diet and your sleep and that kind of stuff, and I totally understand. I mean, I do the same thing. But they're really important to keep up on. And diet especially. Like, one thing I see a lot of people do is, like, I don't have a lot of time, so I'm going to go grab a slice of pizza or something like that, or what really tastes good. And a lot of times those things are really bad for you, and what they end up doing is you eat something that's high fat or high sugar, and your body has to completely change gears to digest it, and you end up shutting down, and you get kind of a low energy level, you feel really kind of crappy, and you lose your momentum. So be really particular about what you eat. Like, eat light stuff, like fruit and veggies are really good for you. Pick up a banana or an orange or an apple. I mean, those things are easy to grab from all over campus. White meat, like chicken, it's a lighter form if you want to have a good hearty meal. Avoid the heavy stuff, like I said, fat and sugar. Cheese, like pizza, that's a big killer. Candy, candy bars and stuff like that. Replace that with fruits and veggies, like I said. And avoid like heavy meats, like tacos, for example, is a quick thing you can find a lot of places. That it's just that heaviness really makes your body focus all the blood and all its energy to your stomach to take care of that digestion. So that's not where you want it, and that's not where you need it when you're studying. And a similar kind of thing is keeping your focus. You need to spend a lot of time studying for your finals and stuff, so put the time into it. But also balance. So if you force yourself to go to the library or to study with friends or to find whatever your study place is, you do that for 6-8 hours a day. Take an hour or two, meet up with some friends for dinner, relax, take your mind off of things, watch your favorite show, whatever it is. Let yourself truly relax. It makes a huge difference. When you go back to doing your work and doing your studying, you feel a lot more refreshed and you won't burn yourself out, because that's another problem that's really common at this time. So, and keeping that focus also is hard around this time because the weather starts to get nice, even though we're fortunately not getting the greatest weather to distract it. But it's tempting to want to go outside and do things. This is the time where that you have to really make the rubber hit the road, meet the road. You got to get traction and say, look, I've worked all semester so hard. It's got to buckle down for these last few days, and then summer starts. Summer does not start till you're done, so don't let it take your focus away. So I'm really looking forward to hearing how you do with your semester and hearing how things are going, and I hope you meet some success. I'm sending this directly to all of you that I've worked with, and I've seen you all at work and know that you can do well. Kick some tail and let me know how it goes. Good luck.